Hey buddies, it's Dylan from the Buddy Force here. I'm joined with Gabe from the Buddy Force and Miko from the Buddy Force. How are you guys doing today?
Pretty good.
Good.
So, as you guys may know, this isn't a live stream. This is just a regular video. We are pre-recording this week's, episode of this week in Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm a little bit busy on the weekend, but that's not going to stop us from talking about honestly not a super long list of stuff to talk about, but they all are pretty cool things. Without further ado, let's get right into our first topic. Okay. So, first things first, I'm a realist, and we've got some alternate art for IP Masquerena. Now, a lot of other cards did get alternate arts, like Destiny and... Or no, it was Destiny Hero Plasma, right? And then like one of the... It was like Lena the Unpossessed Familiar, right?
Was it that one? I don't remember.
I think
what
it
the other
was.
one was.
Anyways, they're not as cool as this one.
It was Red Eyes. It was Red Eyes.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, and the two. Wait, was it just Lena, or did Dark also get one?
I thought it was just Lena.
Oh yeah, it is just Lena.
Yeah. But yeah, we are, none of those are as exciting as this. So, yeah, we gotta zoom in on this, because apparently I can't get a big picture of it right now. But,
was also there.
We have IP Masquerena alt art. And, honestly, this alt art looks sick. Like, I am a huge fan of this.
Censorship.
Oh, there we go. Come on, there's no way they're gonna censor this, right? If it comes over, like, what are they gonna censor?
Reduced to bust size, and then just like give her a big ass, like they're just gonna put something like crazy over her legs.
Just a straight up ball gown. That's what she's gonna be wearing on top of this bike. Yeah, okay guys, let us know in the comments down below, how do you think Konami's gonna censor this and make it infinitely worse? Do you guys have anything else to add about this? I honestly, there's not really much I have to talk about it other than I think it's sick, and I really hope it doesn't get censored.
I love this artwork. But I
don't know if I like the basic one. I think I like the original one better.
The thing is, IP has just really good artwork to begin with.
Oh. Maybe we'll have Mitsu put that up as a poll. We'll see what people think. Do they like the alt art or the original art of IP better?
Both are good.
Yeah. Okay, next item on the list. The Alistair and Invoked playmat for, I believe, is it for the top? For people who top at the remote dual invitational qualifiers?
It's for the Europe one specifically.
Oh, it's for the Europe one specifically. Okay, I can't tell. We can't tell here. It says it's fairly limited, so it'll probably go to like top 8.
Top cut, or it'd be like maybe the
something like that.
Because it's the invitational, so it's the people who get it, who qualify. Oh no, wait, this is for the qualifier for the invitation.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, so probably like top 8 or something like that.
Probably something like that.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Can we give a big rip to my boy, Kakaitis?
Yeah, Kakaitis is the only one not on here.
Elysium is specifically the only one not on there because Invocation is technically Kokaitis.
Do you think that's how they played around it?
Yeah.
Hey, look who joined us, everybody! It's Ronnie from the Buddy Force. Ronnie, how are you doing?
It's good, buddy. How are you? Did you guys start yet?
Yes, we have. We're about 4 minutes in. Right now, we are talking about the playmat, the Remote Duel Invitational Qualifiers, Alistair and Invoked mat. Do you have any thoughts to give on it?
Alistair the Invoked mat. Not at the moment.
Okay, well, hopefully...
You want to give a big rip to Elysium?
Oh, true.
The only evoked monster not featured on the mat, if you want to consider Invocation Kakaitis.
Yeah, so let me know what you guys think about this mat. Honestly, I really like it. It's a very nice mat. I think I've maybe played Invoked twice ever. but this looks amazing to me. I've always loved the Invoked archetype. I've just never played it too much, but yeah, this mat looks absolutely sick. Okay, on
Final
to the
Fantasy
next
SX.
one. I feel like this one might take up a majority of our time, as well as the next subject. But we have the full list for OTS Pack 15. And before we go through it, I've already seen this. I would say my general statement of it is meh.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Konami really hit it out of the ball this time. It takes a lot of work to make an OTS pack this bad.
Yeah. Okay, so now that you guys know our Ronnie, do you have any opinions about this before we actually look at the list?
Yeah, I wasn't really fond of the set, specifically the ulti, which apparently we know 2 of already, but the last one was like...
Yeah, we knew 2 of them, but we didn't know the third.
Like, you
A
know,
lot of people
they got
were
a.
anticipating...
Continue, Ronnie.
a lot of people were anticipating Ash Blossom, and like, yeah, I guess a lot of people had like some high expectations, I guess.
I was really
But-
hoping an Ojama card was gonna get ultimate, but unfortunately, once
Dylan,
again,
they can't be ultimates. They all have to be commons.
then make Oja Magic an ulti. Make
You know, with the
Country an
card they
ulti.
reprinted, so with the card what they reprinted as an ulti, that might be possible.
To play no Jamas.
Oh, just for the Ajama to be an ulti in OTS.
Yeah, they'll do it like Sky Strikers for the next 4 sets. We're
The
gonna
next
have
6
ulti
sets-
Ojamas.
The next 6 sets are just the freaking Ojamas.
They're not
Hell
gonna
yeah.
Build the
Dude, you don't know how badly I want that now. But with that being said, let's actually look at the list. First, for the ultimate rares, we have Armed Dragon level 10, Crystron Halki Fibrax, and Dark Requiem XYZ Dragon. Now, obviously, everybody's going ape over Needle Fiber getting an ulti reprint. This is its first reprint, and I think it's going to look really cool as an ulti. Obviously, it's the Chase ulti. And then Armed Dragon level 10, it's kind of interesting. Like, they just released some support for the Armed Dragon cards. So hopefully they actually release more support for the new Armed Dragon cards, because then this is just going to sort of fall flat. And then Dark Requiem, I have no idea about.
Armed Dragon level 10, I'm pretty sure is going to be probably long-term highest value card in this set.
Yeah, just for, like, collector's value.
And if
Yeah,
I remember
for that
right,
reason.
Armed Dragon level 10 actually didn't. Oh no, it had 1 reprint.
Well, the thing is that, weirdly enough, Armed Dragon level 10 is about to have 2 reprints.
Yeah,
Like,
but
it's a-
before this, it actually only had
1, right?
printings.
Yeah, 1 reprinting.
I forgot about the dual terminal one,
But yeah, it's
which is kind
it's
of
interesting. We're getting 2 different Armed Dragon level 10 printings in the span of what, 3 months, 2 months?
It's actually really good, just because if you want to
I
play the
thought-
original level 10,
I thought it was
that
good
card was
too,
really
just-
expensive.
Go ahead, Ronnie.
No, I'm sorry. I am mistaken for another set or product. Because Ghost of the Past would be in
April.
March, right? April.
It's
April
pushed back again.
21st. It was delayed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aw.
Also, I don't give 2 shites about Dark Requiem XYZ Dragon. Miko, tell me why I should care.
Okay, so there's one thing that this is kind of for. It doesn't make much sense, but it's for the Phantom Knights. A couple people have been dropping Dragoon from their lists because Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon is another negate
Okay.
that you can play from your extra deck. It plays around what's it called? Droplets and what's that card? Dark Ruler no more.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can exceed summon it using one of the Phantom Knights Renka magics.
Mm-hmm.
And you bring out another negate after they've dealt with your board. As long as your board is threatening enough for them to want to deal with it first, it's decent. And it doesn't require the crazy amount of bricks Dragoon needs to play, because it only needs to play the Phantom Knights magic. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
So it's an alternative to Dragoons that has less bricks in the main deck.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it also opens up some plays going second, because you can play the other Renka rank up for that deck, or the other rank 5.
Mhm.
That just kind of kills your opponent.
Yeah. Ronnie, Gabe,
So
do you
I
guys
don't
have any
know.
thoughts on this?
No. I played
Not
this card in
necessarily, no.
consoles like 4 years ago.
Yeah, it does seem like that was not what I expected to be the third card.
I gave it like some thought, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then on the other hand, it's like, that's Phantom Knight support. Who cares?
Okay,
I did have it summoned on me once, so that was it though. I lost.
and he's hated that card ever since.
I guess.
It's a gate, I guess.
Okay, so let's roll over the super rares real quick. We've
This is where
got
all the good stuff is.
Shadal Dragon, Zodiac Borbo, Barricade Borg Blocker, Crossover, Noctivision Dragon, Proxy F Magician, Infernoble Knight Captain Roland, Melfi Mommy, and Dogmatica Punishment. Ronnie, what is your favorite super that got printed here?
Probably Dragon.
Dragon?
Because honestly, like it was long due for like a foil reprint.
That's
And I'm just really glad that it's kind of the case.
That's nice, because it wasn't one of the Shadals that got reprinted in like the Battles of Legends and stuff, right? Like the holo printings.
And in the common, in the structure deck, it's also a common.
Wow, they really did our boy dirty, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, Gabe, what about you?
Same thing.
Dragon?
The dragon for the longest time was a rare.
Now, Miko, I can take a wild guess as to what yours is, but why don't you tell us what your favorite super is?
The Borg.
This is a very
Barricade
nice
Borg.
upgrade for Borg, I will admit, because it's been a rare and a common at this point, right?
Yeah. That card is really good, and for the only thing it says is discard.
Mm-hmm.
For all intents and purposes, that card can have no other effects. It says discard.
Yeah, except just pitch a
I
card.
do actually really like Punishment, though. I don't know why that was a common to begin with, but
I was
I'm
gonna
happy.
say, I thought you were gonna say Punishment. I know how much you like the Dogmatica archetype, and I do think that Punishment as a super is gonna be really nice.
I just don't like Punishment's art as much as like the rest of the deck.
Yeah. And
But I
as
do really like
oh, go ahead.
Barricade Borg.
Here's the thing. I was gonna say Barricade Blorg. See, I was gonna say it, but I can't pronounce it, so it's no longer my favorite printing. My favorite printing for sure has to be the man, the myth, the mommy, Melfi Mommy. Hell yeah. I'm gonna have a shiny mom.
Same.
Can we get LT Mommy at some point?
Ulti Mommy after we get all the Ojamas ulti, okay? I will be damned if Mommy gets a
Just for the-
printing before Ojamas.
Just for the meme, it's just like LT Mommy.
Other things to talk about, obviously Borbo. I think that's a pretty cool printing. It has been
We
a
got a
rare for the
big
longest
rip.
time.
The Captain Roland.
Yeah, Captain Roland, wasn't that the expensive one?
No, that was a common.
Oh, never mind.
He got printed as a common when the deck was meta, and then they banned out. They essentially banned out the deck with Link Cross.
Wow.
And now Roland gets a super.
Yeah, so yeah, the other cards, I'm not sure. I don't really care about them. Proxy F Magician, Crossover, and Noctivision Dragon. I mean, I assume the people who want to see them will be happy. But
Division is okay.
Isn't that a one of in Dragon Link?
I believe so.
Might be. I feel like it wasn't on a 3 of. It had a
Is that a
really
3
good
of?
effect.
Is it a hard
No, it
one
had a
or
good-
something?
I think it might have been because like it was
Is
just
it
an extender.
Isn't it
If
just
you
like
had-
Isn't it a high level? Isn't that why it's a one of?
No, it had like a summoning effect.
Let's look up Noctivision.
If
Might
it's
as well.
dark, rank.
Oh. Yeah, this was a 3 of.
Okay,
I believe.
Noctivision. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a face-down card you control, you can banish this card from your graveyard, negate that effect. Also, your opponent cannot target that face-down card with card effects for the rest of the turn. You can only use
Man.
each of the following effects once per turn. And
That's a good
then,
effect. It's not real.
That's a really good effect. You know, they go Nobleman. You're like Knock division.
And then you
Bottom.
can special
Knock-
summon this
knock
card.
counters knock.
Knock to knock their knock.
I'm gonna take a wild guess that wasn't the good part. I would assume that the
No,
good
no,
part of the
I
effect
did
is
just
I did just say that, yeah.
yeah. So it's if a dark dragon monster is special summoned to your field, you can special summon this card from your hand, and if it's sent to the graveyard as link material, you can draw one card. Yeah, I'm gonna take a guess and say that's probably the good
Not
part.
the-
Both of those effects with the bullets are pretty good effects.
Yeah. It's not as good as countering knock, but like, you know, what is?
Yeah. Okay, and then lastly we've got the commons. We've got Griffin Wing, Arm Dragon level 7, level 5, and level 3. We've got Different Dimension Reincarnation. Got Tri-Rite, Shadow Vampire, Rank Up Magic the 7th one. Amphactor Pain, Amorphactor Pain, the Imagination Draco Overlord, Amorphous Persona, Windwitch Ice Bell, Vampire's Domain, and Mahema the Fairy Dragon. I'm going to start with this one. I think my favorite printing here is... well, yeah, I'm going to say Tri-White. God, I'm an idiot. Obviously, the Armed Dragons are, like, cool, because the other ones just got, like, Armed Dragons just got support, so this is going to be a nice printing for them. For people to get their hands on it, but I like Tri-White because it's good in Ojamas. Anyways, Miko, which one's your favorite?
Maha, because that card actually got an errata on this, and it came out,
did it?
I think, a month ago.
Oh, let's actually look this
It's
up
Phantom
too.
Rage, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking up the card
It's
too.
a-
Like,
it's a
I'd never
TCG
heard of this card.
It's a TCG exclusive.
Okay,
It got
so
it got an errata on this. It's now no longer a quick effect; it's a trigger effect.
oh,
It's now worse.
okay, let's look up the errata then, because I'm looking at
This
the one that
card
says quick
is
effect.
garbage.
Errata. Here we go. Errata. Mahama the Fairy Dragon. Okay, so it reads, during your opponent's turn, when either player takes battle damage, you can special summon this card from your hand, then apply one of these effects. Gain life points equal to that battle damage, or inflict damage to your opponent equal to that battle damage.
Miko, how does this card worse with the errata?
There's probably a way. I don't know. But it does have an errata. It makes no sense. And like, why would they care?
Do you know what the errata is?
It's a quick effect.
The errata literally is, Ronnie,
Yeah.
where it says,
They just
yeah.
took out the quick effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like it doesn't
It's
change.
it's pretty much
anything, I think.
functionally the same.
Yeah.
It's really funny that they bothered to do that.
Would you say it's sort of
Yeah.
like the whole Sky Striker race situation where they forgot to put quick effect and then put a semicolon, or and then put a regular colon instead of semicolon?
Right, yeah.
This is dumber though.
Yeah.
This is a comment that no one was ever gonna play. No one would care, and no one would notice.
And now they're
They did it
reprinting
anyway.
it.
They did it anyway.
They took out some redundant like text, I guess.
So
Just okay.
does that mean that in the next OTS, actually, you know what? What's the next set to come out? I guess Ghost from the Past, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear, if there is a Breath of Acclamation reprint in Ghost from the Past, I'm gonna be very upset. Because that means another card got its slot taken so that Konami could fix its idiot mistakes. Hey, Gabe, what's your favorite?
I don't know.
I thought the DDR
Make
was
it
kind of
seventh
cool.
one.
The 7th one? I'm kind of disappointed that they reprinted the 7th one before the other 6.
Yeah, same.
Hey! The other 6 haven't got printed yet.
Yeah,
The
they could have
7th one
printed it
has,
here.
Like 4 printings now.
Ronnie, what about
Whereas
you?
Breath
What
of
was your
Magic's the
favorite?
6th one.
Probably DDR.
DDR?
So it's like a decent card, I think.
Yeah, it
But,
comes
like-
back every now and then, especially when Warriors are big again.
hmm
I'm very not I'm just not happy about the Ice Bell reprint. I don't know. I don't like Ice Bell as a common. It's weird.
You don't have to play it.
Yeah, well, I have to see
It
it.
doesn't like you.
Hey, shut up. Yes, it does. And I unrequite the love. I am alpha. Okay. Let's look at the next topic. Actually, before we do that, just one more quick look at the OTS pack. Let us know in the comments down below what your favorite card out of the entire set is. Other than Halky Fibrex, because I feel like everybody's gonna say Halky Fibrex. Let us know what your favorite printing is in this set. Okay, on to the next thing. We now have the list for the Freezing Chains structure deck. For those of you who don't know, Freezing Chains is the ice barrier structure deck. We've got all the cards listed here. Let's just go through them real quick. We've got General Wayne, Revealer, Speaker, Hexa Spirit, Zuijin, Blizz the Defender, Cryomancer, Prior, Defender, Warlock, Spellbreaker, Strategist, Dance Princess, Dai Sojo, General Ryo, Medium, General Gantala, General Grunard, all of the Ice Barrier. 18 cards. Oh my god. I would hate to play this in a regionals and have to write down that deck list.
I mean, you're not going to that regionals to do well.
Yeah, but imagine spending so much time writing out your deck list just to lose 7 rounds in a row. Okay, on to some of the reprints. We got Gen X Controller, Gen X Undyne, Aqua Spirit, Dupe Frog, Ronin Totem, Fishboard Launcher, Moulin Glacia, Silent Angler. Then we've got some... I don't know if any of these are fresh printings or not. I don't actually know much about the Ice Berries. We got Winds, Freezing Chains, Magic Triangle, Medallion, Mirror. Miko, are any of those reprints? Or how many of those are new?
Winds and Freezing Chains, I believe, are new cards.
Oh my god, Freezing Chains, that's the name of the set. That's pretty pogger. Then we got Salvage, Surface, Where Art Thou, A Pointer of the Red Lotus, Fiendish Chain, Eyes Bond, Mind Drain, Heavy Storm Duster, and Crackdown. And then for the extra deck monsters, we've got Trishula, DeLorean, Brio, Gungear, and Trishula, the regular one. The first one was Trishula Zero Dragon. And then we've got a card called Terror of Trishula. I don't know what that one is.
I would just like to say, they didn't reprint Swamp Frog. And that
It wasn't in the OCG one.
You know
It
what?
wasn't in the OCG one. Crossout Designator.
Yep. So for those of you who don't know, Crossout Designator was supposed to be in this set here, but we didn't even get the first printing of the card because I believe it was a V-Jump promo, right, Miko?
It was a V-Jump promo.
Yeah, so we haven't gotten the first printing, which means Konami wasn't going to make the first printing as like a common in the structure deck. So they replaced it with a copy of Zui Jin. Very unfortunate.
I thought it was replaced by Ishman. I don't even know what that card is.
It's a really terrible trap card. I think it's like when you control a monster and a monster is like normal special summon and change it to defense.
Oh,
Vanity's Emptiness was also in the structure deck in the OCG.
That card was actually like okay and like
where was Evenly
Eagles.
matched?
Evenly was in the Charmer one.
Ah, that's what it was. I
But
remember
we still
it
got
was...
Dark Ruler in that, which was crazy.
Yeah. So what do you guys think of the
Yeah.
reprints? Like, which ones are you most, I guess, happy about or surprised about?
water.
Ice Bond.
Blizzard, Defender of the Ice Barrier.
Oh, you've been
That card
waiting
is no
for 'em?
longer a stupid secret rare.
I feel like I could say the same thing about DeLorean. DeLorean would always like jump up in price randomly.
DeLorean is the king of infinite loops, though.
Yeah, exactly. That's why he would randomly go up now and then. So it's kind of cool to see that we're
Okay,
getting
so
a reprint of him.
so I have an actual answer to that last question.
Okay.
I'm very fond of Aqua Spirit, only because that card is so old and it has outdated text, and I think it was kind of divided between like people that like its activated effect and standby phase like didn't activate.
Oh, because it's no colon, no semicolon.
Well, yeah, it was very old text.
Oh, it was just
so,
like all one effect. Like,
yeah.
interesting. Well, let's see if they add a
I-
colon in the reprint. Let's see if they update the text.
So, did you know that Blizz used to only be in secret? Actually, no, it had a dual terminal printing too.
Nice.
But yeah.
I think I actually have a
Could you
copy of
imagine
Blizz.
Could you imagine opening a pack back in the day, being like, "Oh hey, I got pulled a secret. It's blizzed. I did that.
Honestly, I have to
done it.
say, I really like the Undyne and the controller reprint, just because when Plunder Patrols came out, I went through the struggle of trying to find Undynes and controllers in my city. I think I got, like, the last 3 Undynes that were available at Fusion, and I think I ended up, like, grabbing 2 controllers just because they were so hard to find. Like, I had it on my wish list, and I was waiting for it
Unlucky.
to show up.
I remember that because I got you them from Galaxy because we couldn't find any.
Yeah, you got me one from Galaxy, and I also ordered one from Fusion because one day I got an email and it's like, hey, this item on your wish list showed up. And I'm like, oh, divs.
Oh, my food's here.
Okay, so Gabe's gonna have to go. Gabe, thank you for joining the first half of This Week in Yu-Gi-Oh! Have a wonderful supper and a wonderful evening.
Have fun with the thing. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Gabe.
Alright.
Okay, so the
Coming
last
back.
few cards, I think the Werewolf, that was a decent
Who's that guy?
reprint.
I don't know.
I don't know, his name's like Dave or something. We got a Pointer of the Red Lotus, which
Point
I
of the
really
Red
like.
Lotus would a really good reprint if it wasn't already in gold.
Is it in gold?
I thought it was in gold, isn't it?
It was
a
a OTS Super.
Is it super?
Oh, was it OTS Super?
Yeah.
There's a super.
Either way.
OTS, yeah.
It's too late.
Yeah,
it's not a $20 common anymore.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like the trap reprints aren't too bad for this set. A Pointer, Fiendish Chain. I mean, like, we've seen a million copies of Fiendish Chain, but it's always nice to see.
It's a good card.
Heavy Stormduster and
like
Crackdown
great.
are also, in my
Crackdown's
opinion,
a really
fair
Very
fair
good.
reprints.
One here.
Really good.
I think Crackdown has, what, 2 printings?
Secret rare and super.
Super, yeah. So yeah, very nice to see Crackdown, super accessible to everybody. Yeah, overall, I'm not
They're
a huge
always-
fan of the set, but the reprints are really nice.
I love ice barriers for their art.
Mhm.
I hate ice barriers for the ability to not play them.
Ronnie, any last thoughts on ice barriers and this structure deck?
Like, I'm just glad you can play water, kind of.
Water.
Water. That's all I can really say. That's like kind of my what's sold, I guess. It's just the fact that like there's just some water support coming out of this set. So
Okay.
yeah, Molten Glacier is a common.
Yeah,
Wait.
that's gonna be kind of cool. If anybody
That's all I can
wants to
really
make
say.
like budget mermails or something.
I just want to say to anybody out there, if ice barriers ever becomes meta, buy your mirrors of the ice barrier now. If your opponent trusts you, you trust them twice.
Okay, so I actually think that's just about it for card releases this week. So the next few things we're going to talk about are sort of memorabilia based. So we're going to open up this first one. We've got 4 figures for Blue Eyes White Dragon Standard Edition PVC statues. I believe these are all available at shop-yugio.com. So let's just take a quick look at them. It looks like we've got 2 here. We've got like a silver version and a blue version. Yeah, so this is definitely... Let's make this a bit bigger. This is definitely like a silver... Oh, they say white. There you go. It's a white 14-inch PVC painted statue. Obviously, the detailing looks great on this. I can't get too clear of a picture right now, but you guys can see it. And I really like... I've always liked having like different Blue Eyes stuff, or seeing them print different Blue Eyes stuff. And then here is the silver one. I guess they didn't... Yeah, okay. So yeah, we've got silver and white. The silver looks a little bit cooler to me, although I think the white one's a bit more realistic because, you know, white dragon. So they're going to cost... They're up for pre-order on shop-yugio.com, and they cost $139.99 US. Whoa! Ho-ho! That is a chunk o' change, my friends. So, just for all my Canadian broskies and hockey players out there, that is $180.
178.52. Get it right.
You forgot about GST. So yeah, it's gonna be around $180 if you want to get it here in Canada. But if you're a fan of Blue Eyes and you think it's worth it, go, dude. It's 14 inches. That's huge. Like, shut up, Ronnie. This is a PG. This is a PG video.
What? I'm just
Ronnie,
laughing.
shut up. Shut up. So yeah, let us know if you guys are planning on getting these statues. Honestly, if it wasn't 140, I probably would have gotten it, but it's a little too expensive on my part, and I did just spend a good chunk of money on some other Yu-Gi-Oh products, which you're gonna see in a bit. So
if it wasn't Blue Eyes, I would get it.
if it was any dude, if they made a 14-inch marshmallow statue, I'd buy a playset.
I'm pretty sure they have marshmallow on pillows.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Wait, what?
You're so. If they do, I'm getting.
They have that stupid the lava golem, travel pillow.
Yeah, but I don't want to sleep with a lava golem. If they have a marshmallow pillow, I'm not even joking. I will buy it. I will buy 3. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, on to the next one before I fall into a daydream.
I'll send it to you later.
We've got some Valentine's Day themed shirts from the store as well. Let's look at these 3 versions here. Oh, these. So all of these designs come in a t-shirt, pullover, long sleeve, and ladies tank top. Let's see if we can open up this here. So the first one, as you guys can see, it's like a red hue, and it's My Valentine, and there's a heart in the background, and in the front it says "Be My Valentine." Hahaha, get it?
Can you believe that it took them that long to do that pun?
You know what? Is it just me? I did not know that this Yu-Gi-Oh shop existed until like a month ago. Like, that's just me. Apparently this thing's been around for a while. I had no idea Yu-Gi-Oh had an online store.
You know what? I did, but that's just from the lava golem thing.
I thought that was only in Japan. Like, that's my
only
thing.
in Japan.
Yeah, but they have a Yu-Gi-Oh store that's like based in North America.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, that's where this shirt and the statues are from.
Yo, are we buying drinkware?
Well, I'll show you what I bought in just a minute. So we've got this other Be My Valentine with an arrow through the heart. And then lastly, we have a colored Be My Valentine with her in her purple garb with a purple heart in the background. Very nice. Let us know if you guys are going to get it. Honestly, they look pretty good. I might actually, if my girlfriend doesn't play Yu-Gi-Oh, but maybe she's gonna get a Yu-Gi-Oh themed shirt. Anyways, we've got some other runs real quick. We've got a Let's Duel little thing here. These obviously aren't Valentine's Day themed, but some more accessories in the store. Then you've got this Dark Magician print here, and we got Joey Wheeler saying it's your turn because he doesn't play on his turn, I guess. And then Seto Kaiba saying the exact same thing, which, I mean, I never thought of it's your turn or it's your move as their catchphrases, but I mean, all power to you. So I guess my question to you guys is, do you think that you guys will get any of these so far?
No.
I do think the gray hoodie looks nice.
The Dark Magician hoodie?
I probably won't get it though.
Okay.
Just a flat no for me.
Okay, now on to some other items that came out. These I actually bought. I linked this in like one of our group chats before, and I did buy these. So just as a preface, before we actually look at this one, if we go to the limited edition stuff for the Yu-Gi-Oh store, as you guys can see, there is a Dark Magician collectible 24-karat gold-plated metal card. Where it's sort of like that stuff that Burger King did back in the day with Pokemon, where like it's just gold-plated cards, metal cards of some of the characters. Anyways, they have one for Dark Magician, Blue Eyes White Dragon, and Dark Magician Girl. These are, you can't get them anymore. The pre-orders ended on January 31st, and ya boy got one of each, so excited for those to come in, and I will definitely show you once they arrive. But on to some of the more limited edition stuff. We've got the Millennium Stone. This ships in mid-March. As you guys can see, it looks like on the front... Let's open up image in a new tab. As you guys can see in the front, it looks like it's a metal stone or something, and it's got the tablet from the show on it with all 7 Millennium items inside. This is what the back looks like. It looks like it just says the word Yu-Gi-Oh! And there's like some printing on it or whatever.
It's the copyright.
Yeah, there's a copyright. There's like, yeah, like legal garb. And yeah, so there's, I don't know how big it is. Let's see. 6.5 centimeters in diameter. Okay, that's a lot bigger than I thought it was. I thought it was going to be the size of like a coin.
Nope.
This thing's actually pretty big. So 6 centimeters is huge, by the way. Please just go with me. So it's about yay big. It's about probably the size, like the palm of my hand. Would probably be roughly how big that is. So, yeah, that's really cool. I ordered one of them. It is a little pricey, $28 US. Not everybody's going to be able to stomach that, but I don't know how to manage my money. So I secured one of these as well as 2 of our next item, which is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Game Flip coin. So they are actually printing game flip coins for Yu-Gi-Oh! I think they've done something like this in the past with different designs and such. This seems a lot like the one that you'd see in like the video game or something like that. It's a bit cheaper. It's $11, but it is just a coin. It's 38 millimeters diameter. So 38 millimeters is actually huge. So it's about nearly 4 centimeters in diameter, so that'd be what, like 1.5 inches for all you Americans. And it's embossed on both sides, so it's about the size of like an American silver dollar, something like that. Gonna be very cool. I bought 2, one to keep sealed and then one to actually use in games, because this is absolutely awesome. Get them now. Pre-orders and February 15th. You got 10 days, or actually you've got 8 days from when you guys are watching this. So yeah, be sure to go grab those if you really want them. Do you guys think you're gonna get either of these ones?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah, I will say though, so I got 2 game flip coins and the Millennium Stone. That's 2 $11 items and 1 $28 item, all in US. The shipping was $30 or $20 American. That is a bit hefty.
That is probably because they're gonna be heavy.
They're probably gonna be heavy, but yeah, that is just, I will admit, that is like stupid expensive.
I mean, you're talking to someone who just spent like $300 on Gunpla, so.
But yeah, so this is that. If you guys let us know if you guys are gonna get it. We could have matching game flip coins. Gonna stop rolling dice now, I guess. Okay. Miko, where is that? Where can I get that?
On the Japan shop.
Link it.
Okay, I'll find
Okay.
the link again.
While Miko finds that link, we're going to talk about one of our last items. For all of you Duel Link fans, there's a challenge going on called the Virtual Seto Kaiba Challenge. It looks like it's going to be a 2-day tournament running from February 11th to 12th. So it's going to be about, it says 5 days and 19 hours for me. It's probably going to be about 3 days for you guys. I'm not too sure as to how the tournament's going to work. Obviously, it's 2 days. I'm not sure how they have it set up, but it will be streamed on the official Yu-Gi-Oh! Twitch channel. And the reason I wanted to talk about this is because of the crazy prizes, sorry. The crazy prizes that come along with this. So it says something along the lines here. Day 1, first you'll duel against your influencers. Duel against Slushy, Cripperian, and ProZD. For a chance to face off against Virtual Seto Kaiba in the finals, you'll need to duke it out against a mini-boss. Entering is easy, you just need to download Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links and tune in to the live stream on February 11th. Day 2, finalists take on the one and only Virtual Seto Kaiba. Finalists will move on to face the masterful virtual Seto Kaiba. Straight from Kaiba Corp, the original voice actor for the American TV series Eric Stewart will bring virtual Kaiba to life in real time during each round of dueling. Tournament winners get a shot at walking away with an advanced copy of the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG Masterpiece Series Platinum Blue Eyes White Dragon, available summer 2021. And that's what I wanted to talk about. So, grand prize gets an advanced copy, as we said, of the Platinum Blue Eyes White Dragon from the Masterpiece Series, which seems to be a new set coming out in summer 2021. We can't get a great picture here, but it is like a completely silver or platinum Blue Eyes White Dragon, and I gotta say, that looks absolutely amazing. So the three top duelists who duel against virtual Seto Kaiba will be awarded this grand prize, and they will also get a Kaiba Corp briefcase filled with a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links 4th Anniversary game mat, a Duel Links power bank, a Duel Links Zexal coin, and a Duel Links face mask. So we can actually see that down here. Also not a great photo, but it looks like the mat has Seto Kaiba with Alternative Dragon on it. Obviously a Kaiba Corp briefcase. We've got the Duel Links power bank in the back here, Zexal coin, and the face mask. Awarded to the remaining 6 duelists who faced virtual Seto Kaiba. And then lastly, some Egyptian god cards glow-in-the-dark artwork. Honestly, the artwork looks pretty cool. I'd probably hang it up. Awarded to duelists who won on day 1 but didn't duel virtual Seto Kaiba.
You have to beat ProZD.
Yeah, you have to beat Proz.
You have to beat King Dragon. OCD fans will get that reference.
But yeah, that's those are
There's
some
so many-
amazing prizes. So if you guys don't normally play Duel Links, maybe take a look at it. It looks like it wouldn't. It's free to enter, so hey, shoot your shot. There's no harm in trying.
Yo, you think I can win with my Romage? The Romages I built from
I
when
have-
Duel Links first launched.
Yeah, I have only ever really played one deck in Duel Links right when it began, and it was basically a mythical Cerberus OTK, where you summon out Mystical Beast Cerberus, and the rest of your deck is spell cards, and then you just make it so that Mythical Beast Cerberus goes up to like 7,000 attack by like turn 9, and then you just attack one of your opponent's monsters and win the game. It was good. I liked it. Yeah, so be sure to go check that out, even if you're not a huge fan of Duel Links. Maybe revisit it. Maybe take a look at it, because if you can win some of these prizes, that'd be pretty poggers. Anyways, on to the next item. Ronnie put this in here. It's a little blurry, but we can talk about it real quick. So somebody made a graphic for this. I don't think this is an official Yu-Gi-Oh! Graphic, but it is just once again talking about the card legality of remote duel events. It says it's for the extravaganza, but obviously the remote duel extravaganza set a precedent for other remote duel events, such as the Fusion Gaming remote duel tournaments. So it talks about card legality and how there are some cards that aren't necessarily on our ban lists, but they aren't allowed in remote duels for one reason or the other. Most of the times, these are cards that have something to do with you gaining knowledge about your opponent's deck, or you putting something in your opponent's deck without them knowing, or switching hands. You guys are going to see a common theme. It says in here, this isn't a full list of all the cards that are not allowed, but these are good examples. So if you look at this, you can get a general idea if other cards with similar effects would be allowed or not. Just some noble ones. I feel like a lot of people already know about it, like Exchange, Yujo Friendship, because you can't like shake your opponent's hand. Transmission Gear, that involves rock,
That
paper,
one's
scissors.
Really weird.
I think it's just because they don't
Makes
want to,
sense.
for lag time, right?
Probably, but that's about it.
Yeah, it's pretty significant though.
Yeah. One that I've seen on here that I didn't see before is Spiral Gear Drones. That's pretty funny. Rip all Spiral players.
All three of you.
Yeah.
All three of you who are hanging on to the dream of Spiral, just give it up now.
What I didn't notice in here before, actually, am I looking at the right card? No, I'm not. Okay. But yeah, just so cards like that, we got Grave Robber, Golden Moon Coin, Jack in the Hand, that came out in Phantom Rage. The Goddess Scald's Oracle, Rip Mindburn, Destiny Hero Dominance, rip Destiny Hero Exodia. I love that deck. And then stuff like that. So, yeah, if you guys don't know whether a certain card is like legal or not in remote duels, use this as a general guideline. Like, you see the different types of cards that aren't allowed. A lot of the times it's like switching hands, looking through your opponent's deck, or like putting stuff in your opponent's deck.
If you have to give something to your opponent in their hand or deck, no.
Yeah.
If you take something from their grave, no.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people were arguing about some of these, but a lot of these make sense. Like, I had people arguing that Oracle and drones should be allowed, but the issue is that it requires you to have knowledge of your opponent's top cards of their deck without them knowing, and in reality, there's no real way to enforce that, because the person has to hold it up at the camera, and they are going to have to check the camera to make sure the cards are in frame. And you can't really, like, tell if the person's looking at them as well. So, yeah, it's just to prevent cheating. Because then, obviously, if you do activate drones, and then you set the cards and stuff, and your opponent then acts or plays differently based on what they know they're going to draw, that's no fun for anybody. So, yeah. It says here that if you include these types of cards in your deck, be aware that their effects cannot be activated. If you attempt to activate the effects of any of these cards, it will be deemed an illegal activation and you will receive penalties for a procedural error, which sometimes can end in game losses. So, yeah, take that as you may. We've got
one here is Monster Reborn falls under the same kind of thing as Grave Robber.
I don't think it does. It's because apparently the card... Grave Robber has weird text. Like, even the eroded version, it says that card becomes your hand for the end of...
Heck?
Yeah, like, we'll look it up right here. I was also wondering, oh, why Grave Robber? That doesn't make any sense. And the wording on Grave Robber post-errata is very strange. So, the card reads... Select one spell from your opponent's graveyard. You can use it as your hand until the end of the turn.
As your hand.
Yeah.
So my whole hand becomes that one spell card.
So in theory, you should be putting the spell card in your hand. I don't. Yeah. I don't know. So it's very weird. That's why Grave Robber isn't allowed. And yeah. So, and obviously,
does it have a recent? Sorry, does it have a recent reprint?
I'm not sure, but that is the most up-to-date errata.
The most
Let's check the
recent
database
one,
real quick.
I think is Dark Beginnings 1. It is Dark Beginnings 1.
Here, let's see if they've done anything in the database for Grave Robber, because that would be... Sometimes they'll update the text in the database. Yeah, it says the exact same thing in the database. You can use it as your hand until the end of the turn. So,
Damn.
yeah.
I can't believe you had to replace your whole hand with one spell.
And obviously, like, so some people might be confused about this. Cards, I think it all has to do with private and public knowledge. Like, the cards on top of your opponent's deck are normally private knowledge. And when only the opponent knows what the knowledge is, that makes things very weird. Like, yeah, it goes back to the whole thing of when your opponent puts the 3 cards up to the camera for drones, they're not supposed to know what they are, and you are, but you can't really enforce that necessarily. So stuff like that. But obviously you can still, like, kaiju your opponent. You can still Nibiru them. It's because that's all dealing with public knowledge stuff.
My question is, can you question?
No. Okay, and last thing, just because Miko came in clutch... And this might be the first thing I've ever ordered from a Japanese website. Oh, select your region? Can I select USA? Let's do this. Where is it? Miko, where is it?
I don't know, the website's in Japanese for the most part.
I can't find it. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, you can't buy it anymore.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I probably can find it online somewhere.
Pre-orders ended October 14th, 2020. How big was this thing? Also,
It's
the
pretty big.
picture of the girl riding Marshmallow makes me very uncomfortable. It's just under 1 meter tall and half a meter wide, so I would definitely have gotten 3 of these. The selling price was 18,700 yen. Just to put that into perspective for us Canadians, because I don't
Away from
necessarily know the
fire.
conversion rate off the top of my head. Japanese yen, 18,700. Oh, okay, maybe I would have just gotten 1. That's $225. Holy shit! Oh my
I wonder if you
god!
can find this online.
Let's go check eBay real quick. You know what? Let's do that. eBay. Marshmelon pillow. Nope. Unfortunate. Oh well. That's okay. Hopefully, the American Yu-Gi-Oh shop brings it to us sometime, because I'd be a very happy boy if they did that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that is going to be it for this week's episode of This Week in Yu-Gi-Oh! Did you guys have anything else to add before we hop off?
No, not necessarily.
Moki King.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We should be live next week, I believe. Yes? Should be. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye bye.
Bye.